Hi, welcome back everybody to the Red Bull Studio here at Windor. Emma's here, I'm here, my name's Regan Tetlow, Emma Matacola. Two-way dynamic is coming up next. It's going to be the knockout bit. Let's have a look at the results from yesterday on the two-way and just see what happened. So let's have a look here, Emma, let's talk it through. Let's go from the fifth up, from fifth place, Windor Blades with
So, yeah, we have Windor Blades with 349, Windor Ninjas with 369, Windor DC with 379. So those ones are quite far apart, with at least 10 seconds between. Then we have a 1 second difference into second place, Windor Bulldogs. Josh and Lewis, we have seen those flying incredibly, but up at the top with a very clear lead at the moment, iFly Aspire, 398, absolutely smashing it. They've done amazingly on speed rounds and on the free round that we saw yesterday, scoring the top score on the free round. Free round was also scored with the highest difficulty.
Now, the top 6 teams, they get a pass through, don't they?
They do. So we're now going to see the knockout round. We're going to see groups of teams fly, starting with the ones who finished at the bottom of the table. Each time there's going to be a sort of a battle between those groups, between those teams, the 3 teams that we will see. The highest team will then move up to the next group, and so on and so forth. We're going to see from each team a speed round and a free round. So it will be the speed round first, followed by the free round.
So you can see there at the bottom of the pack, you've got Superfly Singapore, you've got the Frenchies, and you've got L&R. So they will go head-to-head, that 3.
They will. So we're going to see those 3 fly. We'll see them fly their speed routine. Then we will see them fly their free routine. We'll see the results, and each time a team will move up to the next group up.
And with the results to do that, how are we going to do it? We're going to get them back into the tunnel, or we've got the Wind Girls, I think we've got for us, haven't we?
Well, we've just seen the Wind Girls, haven't we, Regan? We've just seen them in their incredible outfits. That is going to be quite a treat for you. Regan was unsure about who they were.
I thought they were one of the teams. I thought, I don't recognize these guys. I was just about to grab them on the shoulder and say, were you flying yesterday? And Emma went, Regan, the Wind Girls.
Regan, there's the Wind Girls. And Regan was saying, oh, thank goodness you said that, because I was about to ask if they were a team.
So normally we have 2 teams going head-to-head, and it's easy. We get them in the tunnel, and then we put up the hand of the one that's winning. With 3 teams, how are we going to do that then? I'm not quite sure how that's going to work.
I'm not sure how it's going to work with the Wind Girls, but we know that we can see on our schedule there's a space for the team who performs the best.
Yeah.
So the team who performs the next best in these rounds, after the speed and the free round, again, then going to move up to the next group. They will then have the chance to battle the next group, and so on and so forth. And it's going to go up there throughout the table. We will later, we will be seeing the top teams battling it out.
So it is a knockout section, the part of the two-way where we start to whittle it down. We get the first 6 teams. They pass through to a later part of the program, but the two-way is what we're going to be starting with in this next block, and I can hear the wind speed starting to increase. Let's switch our eyes back to the tunnel and have a look at just who's going to be going first. So first in here should be L&R, if our sheets are correct. And it is, I can see them there, prepared in the tunnel to go. And L&R with their speed round, and they are in. Clock on the screen, please. Let's get the clock. Oh, we're going to bust already. And we've got the buzzer on the bus this time. So their first time in competition. Ray was with us in the studio this morning, commentating on the 4-way, Ray Howard. And she said last year she was going to compete in 2-way dynamic. And she's true to her word. Here she is having a go. It's a 3-way match now between those bottom 3 teams. L&R, the Frenchies, and Superfly Singapore.
So we've got a few busts, Regan. But the good thing is these girls are keeping on going. We saw them this morning. Great spirit. is sounding like they've got lost, which means that each move will now incur a bust because it is done incorrectly or in the incorrect order. Keeping on going. These girls are amazing. Loren and Ray Ahmed. Saw Ray commentating this morning, the FS. So they will now be getting a penalty. Yesterday, Ray said she'd never seen so much red. Yes, girls, really well done. I love their team spirit, Regan.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Ray, she's enjoying herself, but she's not taking it lightly either. They know they're going to finish at the bottom of the pack, but she's giving it all and she's full concentration. She's a competitor through and through. And it's not about position, it's taking part and learning. And like Pete Allen was saying this morning, when people are making mistakes, they are learning and getting better and better. So that's what we're seeing from L&R here today in their first ever showcase to the world.
Absolutely. It's first competition, it's nerves. But the thing is, I think they're now starting to be able to relax a little bit because, they know they're going to finish at the bottom. Now they just need to enjoy this competition atmosphere. This is their first competition. I think they're doing amazingly.
Yeah, big up to them. Got to start somewhere, guys. And these are showing how it's done. The Frenchies now with their chance to show if they're going to be moving forward or finishing in the bottom two. The Frenchies.
Frenchies.
What is the draw? Have we got it there, Emma?
The draw is head down in face snake, back layout, and head down shuffler. So, Regan, we are expecting quite a quick round here. Remember, we're going to see these three teams compete. There we go, straight into the head down in face snake. We will see these three teams compete in speed round. We will then see their free rounds again.
13 seconds currently on the clock. If you just joined us, a very good morning. It's Pure Brava. It's the Win Games, the 6th edition, and we are into the knockout section of the tournament for two-way.
Yes. There they are on page 2, the Frenchies completing their head down in face snake into layout. They must go under, then over the ring, and head down shuffler, starting with head down in face, switching places into head down out face and then back to in face. 2 busts so far. Each bust is a 5-second penalty. 3 busts for the Frenchies, but their flying is looking good. They've not got lost. They've not collided with each other. It's looking good. They're very nice flyers, both of them. And out of the tunnel, yes, the Frenchies. Regan, what is the score?
So we've got a total there of 88 points. It just disappeared off the screen. Just want to try and keep that on the screen a little bit longer. I think it was 88.289.
Okie doke. We'll bring up the scores for today as well. Next up, Superfly Singapore. Love these two. Vera Po, Kai Minajima Lee, both age only 9 from Singapore. This is Superfly Singapore. We think they are superheroes, don't we, Regan?
We do. We've just seen Kai in his compulsory round of freestyle. And Vera there, visor in place. Kai behind her, visor in place. Thumbs up for Vera. So mature in their attitude. Here we go.
No, the first time we saw these, Regan, they were barely sit flying. I think we met them before they were even flying.
Yeah, that's right.
When Vera was she was very small, just watching big sister Kira. Nice head down shuffler, Kai and Vera.
I think the first time I saw her, she was doing a belly jump with Ben Rohn and Josh Donahue, and she was knee flying with them. Yeah.
Yeah, so they've had coaching from both of those guys, Ben and Josh. Nice head down shuffler, 1 bust so far. So far they are performing the best out of these 3 teams. Very smooth flying. Come on, Superfly Singapore. 2 busts. Keep it going. Nice back layout into head down. Shuffler. Come on, guys. Into crossing that final line. They're out to the tunnel. Yes, Superfly Singapore. Regan, tell us about the time.
79.222 is their total.
My goodness.
All right, so we've seen there the speed rounds. We've got the compulsory still to come.
It will be the free routines.
The free
routines still to come. Free routines with music, compulsories.
Yes, well, we're back with that in the next couple of minutes. Join us then. And a warm welcome back. It's Friday the 1st of February. It's the Win Games 2019. Emma Maticola, me, Regan Tetlow, bringing you the two-way dynamic battle-offs.
Battle-offs. I hope Chris Mayhew is watching. Chris, give us a shout if you are watching. We are in the knockout round. We've just seen the three teams at the bottom of the table currently. We've seen them fly their speed rounds. Next up, we're going to see their free routines. The team which scores the best overall with the free and the speed routine scores added together, that team will move up into the next group, which we will discuss in a minute.
Yeah, and then we'll be going into our next block of three, which is the Window Namaste team. They shred the stash if Malachi is fit enough to do that. And then the Red Hat Chili Flyers, who were with us all yesterday as well. Interesting stuff. It's going to be really interesting to see how we do this now with these little gaps in between. I'm not quite sure why we're not going directly into the free round.
I don't know. Well, it might be that it's taking a few minutes to cue the music, getting all the music set up, maybe perhaps moving the judges around. Judges might need to be in different positions, although we know that there is the camera that is following. Each camera is on a different line, following a different line, so that the judges can see what they're meant to be judging for the speed rounds. Free rounds, it will be slightly different. Judges might be looking at different positions. That depends on how the judges have organised themselves. But yes, can't wait to see these free routines again.
That's right. I can't wait to see the free routine in freestyle as well. That's coming up very shortly indeed. And we've got the solo speed and the relay races as well. And the 4-speed too. That's going to be coming up a little bit later. It's good to have you along. Thanks for joining us. We have got the start of the next block of work in about a minute's time, I believe.
I think so. That will be really good to watch. But Regan, you mentioned about all the different disciplines we've got coming up today. We have got a full, busy day. We're going to be with you till, I don't know, late.
We're scheduled till 8:30. Now let's have a look at the time now where we should be. So according to the break of where we are, we should be at 11:30. Where are we on the clock?
We are 11:50. So
we're about 20 minutes behind. So that's going to be putting us up towards 9 p.m. Last night, I think it was gone 9:30 when we actually finished. So make sure wherever you are, stop, take the phone off the hook, order a few pizzas, and make yourself a nice drink because we are going to be with you all day. Let's have a look at some of the earlier results. So here what we've got is, on the left-hand side, what we've seen just flown.
Right, okay, so it looks like out of those 3 teams, L&R, the Frenchies, and Superfly Singapore, L&R finished in 3rd place out of those 3 teams for the speed. Frenchies in 2nd, and Superfly Singapore have finished in 1st position for the speed rounds. There is still the free routines to go.
Yeah, okay, so that's what we've got on the screen there. So we definitely have the speed routine and the free routine as well in the knockout.
Yeah, so we're going to see free rounds with music is going to be coming up next. Same 3 teams that we've just seen, L&R, the Frenchies, and Superfly Singapore. Cannot wait to watch those.
Okay, well, we'll be back with that action as soon as it's ready to fly in the tunnel, but we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Here we go, the action is going live. I can hear the wind speed increasing. We're going now to see the free round of these bottom of the pack.
Here we are, L&R again. Lorraine and Ray. Lorraine Latour from France, Ray Ahmed from Great Britain.
I enjoyed their free roundies today.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah. The music choice as well, Regan. Yeah. Big smile on their faces. They must be nervous, but do you know what, girls? You just need to go for it now. I think they know where they're going to finish. They are at the bottom of the pack, but that spirit is incredible. And
Big
Regan,
smiles.
what are we going to see in the future from these two? I think they're going to creep up and up and up the scoreboard.
Do you know Ray's actually learning VFS as well?
No way.
That slip early on. Here we go. L&R, free round. Yeah, they're happy. They are happy.
Yes, 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 Ray and Loren. Izzy Squire watching from the UK saying, go on, Ray and Loren. So much support for these girls. Fantastically flown free routine. Really, really pleased to see those big smiles.
Big shout out to Anthony Andrews, Clement Bonnet, Cyril Brochet, Kasia Romanokov, Jikir Malikov, Christoph Solchek, and Frank Schumacher and Marcus Proflyer all watching as well. Probably those names were totally wrong. I haven't got my glasses on. Do apologise.
Hello to Marshena, who's watching. And Wayne Loxton, morning all from the snowbound Cotswolds. Amazing junior flyers. That is so true.
Right, the Frenchies. What was their free round track yesterday? Can you remember it?
I can't remember what the track was. I remember enjoying their free round, though. Nick is watching. Nick, who's also competing here. Great flying, Loren and Ray. I do love the support that we get to see on the live stream.
Here we go. They're in. They're going to start from inside the tunnel. They're a little bit earlier. Just want to make sure the music's ready. Get the music track on. Maybe they're not using headphones. Some of the teams don't have headphones, of course.
No, they don't. That is a choice.
If you've lost your way, I will leave the light on. I will leave the light on. I will leave the light
You can leave your light on.
That exit from the tunnel is amazing. Frenchies, yes. Beautifully done there.
I like
The
that
Frenchies.
superhero ending for sure.
I do as well. Jeremy and Paul, both from France, aged 36 and 33, always seem to have a massive smile on their face. Amazing exit, great routine. This is going to be really interesting to see the results of these added to the speed round. We know Superfly Singapore are currently at the top of the table for the speed round in this group. The highest will then move up to the next group to compete against Namaste Windor, Shred the Stash, which we'll give you a bit more news about very shortly, Red Hot Chili Flyers. So just waiting for Kai and Vera's music to be queued up. They will then get the green light.
They look totally at home, don't they?
They do. I wonder how many hours they've spent in the tunnel. Huge support. Come on, Moshies.
Come on, I like this start. It's a great routine, actually. Great shot from the cameraman.
Well, Alibaba had them 40 thieves.
Your hair is out, I had 1,000 tails.
But master, you're in luck, 'cause up your sleeves.
You got a brand of magic never fails. You got some power in your corner now.
Some heavy ammunition for your camp.
You got some punch.
Pizzazz.
Yahoo!
And how? All you gotta do is rub that lamp.
And I'll say,
Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, put it down. You ain't never had a friend like me. Hey, hey, hey.
Life is your restaurant, and I'm your maitre d'. Come on, whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Yes, sir, we pride ourselves on service. You're the boss, the king, the shine. Say what you wish, it's your tradition.
how about a little more baklava? Da, 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 da.
Have some of column A, try all of column B. I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me. You never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't
Never had a friend like me.
Oh, incredible! Singapore doing themselves proud.
Look at that. It's like a sea of red there, isn't it?
It
All
is.
of the Singapore representation. Everybody in red hoodies, red tops, huge amounts of support. The crowd loved that. We can't get enough of that routine. That was Superfly Singapore.
Let's see if they're listening. Good afternoon, Singapore. Yes, they are.
Definitely hear them, can't we, Regan?
We can. So we're
Lots.
going to get now, for the first time, the Wind Girls who are going to be in the airflow and show us the winners of this routine. We're just watching now for the action to happen there in the tunnel as we're waiting for them to enter and to tell us who is the winner and moving forward. So only one team moves forward, Emma.
One team is moving forward. Wind Girl. Oh, I can see the Wind Girl getting ready. She is extremely cute. Get yourselves ready. We're going to see one team will be moving forward here. Now, we know that Superfly Singapore finished in first place for the speed round, so it is all now down to what happens on the free routine. Difficult job for the judges here.
Yeah, so we're just going to wait for the result from the judges, and then we'll get the teams back into the tunnel. No airflow, just going to stand there, as you've seen many times before in two-way dynamics, where we announce the person, the team, that is moving forward. Judges are currently conferring on that, and we'll have it for you as soon as we do. We're back in a moment with the result. All right, so Emma, we can see now the preparation for this result. It's just taking a little bit longer. That's live telly for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it is. This really is building the tension. We can see the Frenchies in there getting ready. And in come, in a moment we will have Superfly Singapore going in. I've just had an amazing picture sent to me from Leslie Gale of what a mochi actually is. It looks like a kind of sweet dessert, looks like very sugary, kind of folded, coloured, almost looks a bit like marzipan.
Yes, I noticed. It looks lovely. All right, so here we go. We've got a shot of, we can just see one of the teams there. Two. We need to pan the camera back a little bit so we can see everybody. Okay, so what we want to be able to see, we want to be able to see all the teams. So we need to come back a little bit with the camera so we can see everybody. Here we go. Right
Here we
now.
go. This is exciting. So this is quite a new way of doing it. There are 2 Wind girls in there at the moment. I had a little double take because one of the Frenchies is wearing a T-shirt the same colour.
So on the right, we've got the Frenchies. In the middle, the Singapore. And on the left, L and R. Who's going forward?
So whoever's hands get raised will be the team going forwards. Superfly Singapore.
Yes, a great result there for the 2 9-year-olds.
Absolutely amazing. That was a combination of the speed round and the free routine. Incredible results there. Well done. Superfly Singapore will now be joining Namaste Windor, Shred the Stash, and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
So, Regan, we have a bit of news about Shred the Stash. Earlier, we saw that Malachi was not very well at all. So he is going to be focusing on just his freestyle.
That's right.
So we'll be not taking part in the 2-way dynamic with Sydney. So instead, James Rogers from the USA, the amazing flyer we saw earlier, is going to step in, and they are going to be a guest team, which means they can score 0, but they still get to compete, and more importantly, we still get to watch them.
Yeah, it's great. It's going to be good as well to see how quickly they can put a routine together. Remember, Sydney is here mainly for the freestyle anyway. That's a showcase event. So she still gets to fly. We get to see what 2 people can put together on the spur of the moment. It's going to be great fun.
It's going to be amazing. So they are our guest flyers now. Shred the Stash.
Well, thank you very much to Frenchie and Ellen R. But Singapore move forward. We'll be back with the next block of 3 in a couple of minutes. We'll see you then. Hey, welcome back, everybody. So we're into the knockout situation with a two-way dynamic, and we've got some winners and losers already. Singapore team, the two little Moshies, the two little 9-year-olds have moved forward to the next round, Emma.
Yes, they have. A little bit of a fact about those. Superfly Singapore, on the backs of their suits, they have Moshi 1 and Moshi 2, so called by Vera's mum, because they look like they're little Moshi desserts, because apparently they have squidgy faces, and like the kids' faces in helmets. And the name was chosen because of the squishy face resemblance.
So welcome back to the studio with Squishy Face Tetlow.
Squishy face. Oh, Squishy face Scrivener would have been better.
Oh,
Squishy face Matacola. We are in Superfly Singapore, flying again. So this round is head up, in-face snake, head down, 360, which so we can see them. And then, that's not. Butterfly and then mixed shuffler, sorry. And that is one bust for Superfly Singapore, but flying really well into their shuffler. Nice head-up shuffler here. And a second bust there. And a third bust. Come on, keep going, you two. It's really tricky. They've just flown one speed round, followed by their free routine, and now they're in another speed round. This is going incredibly fast for this team. Usually teams have longer to prepare, so this is an extra challenge. Superfly Singapore won knockout round 1, which means they've moved up to knockout 2 to compete against 3 other teams. They are out! Superfly Singapore literally flying out of the tunnel. Kai's got a big smile on his face.
103.351.
Amazing. Next up, Windor Namaste. Ana Cabre and David Garcia representing Spain, representing Windor, one of our amazing Windor teams. Namaste Windor. Anna does a lot of yoga. She's amazing at yoga. So I wonder if the name came from Anna. So hello to Zoe Edwards, who's joined us on the live stream. Olga Bandichuk, Simp Steve, Jimmy McCarthy, Steve Braff, Omar, hello. Honza's joined us, Maggie Braff, Ken Yeadon. So many people tuning in to see this now. Judges look like they are reviewing Superfly Singapore's flight, probably checking the busts. It's the prerogative of all competitors to be able to challenge the busts given. The judges will then review them closely on the monitor, but it means it gives them a second opportunity. Other than the live button pressing, it gives them another opportunity. So if the team feel that they did not get a bust, they will be able to challenge it. But it looks like Windor Namaste are ready to go in.
Here we go, time on.
Here is Butterfly. One burst into head-up shuffler. And beginning their second page in this head-up snake. Head up, in-face snake, butterfly, mixed shuffler is our draw. On the shuffler now in page 2. And about to start page 3. Looking nice for Windor Namaste at the moment. One bust. We want to keep it at that. We don't want any more. We do not want to see those red lights. If we see those red lights, we will see another 5-second penalty added And that is not what this team needs. Two great views from the camera here. We're seeing the center line on the right and the sideline and ring on the left. You'll notice there's a blue line and a green line. They must cross that green line and exit the tunnel. A great score, Regan.
95.462 here in the knockout stages. We're trying to get to the final 8, aren't we? I mean, that's what we're teasing ourselves down to right now.
Yes, we are. Next up is Shred the Stash. So hello to Rebecca Stewart, who's watching, saying, has Emily King been in yet? Yes, she has been in for one compulsory round, but she will be flying again in the not too distant future. You will get to see Emily's free routine, which there is much excitement about.
Yeah, and what we've got now is Sydney Kennett flying not with Malachi, who's sick.
It's going to be with James Rogers, who we saw competing in the freestyle junior earlier. This is a guest team. These two do not usually fly together as a team. This is brand new. Regan, we can see the judges now deliberating. We can see Radic, Andrew Sutton, Joel O'Donoghue. We can see Catty, and at the end...
Great shot of the judges there. Denise Rogers says, go James and Sydney with 3 stars after it.
I'm wondering, could Denise Rogers be related to James?
I think,
Rogers.
you know, it could be a slight coincidence.
It could be.
So come on, James and Sydney. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to give these guys a massive round of applause when they get in, because it's a mixed, thrown together team at the last minute.
Very difficult situation. We're wishing Malachi, well, we're hoping Malachi will start feeling a bit better, but he understandably needs to focus on his freestyle now. Sydney and James, the hero, stepping in last minute to complete this guest scratch team just thrown together.
Yeah, here we go. There's a fist bump.
And they're in. Brilliant. Head up, in-face snake. Flying up quite high for butterfly. Making sure they clear those lines. Looking good. Into Mick Shuffler. For a scratch team who have not trained together, this is looking absolutely superb. They have not bussed. Oh, they have bussed.
Commentators curse.
Emma. Sorry about that.
And again.
They are looking fantastic. Look at that. This is a scratch team. They will not be able to score any points. They will score 0, but good for them for carrying on and for trying.
Yeah, it's good flying, eh?
It is really good flying. I mean, 2 individually very strong flyers.
59, 60 seconds on the clock so far. Tubus on the timer. We're going to give them a massive round of applause when they finish. They are just a team put together just for this round now, with Malachi being sick.
3 busts, but this is still a great round. Well done. Come on, Sydney. Come on, James. Very proud of you. Denise Rogers is cheering you on. We love seeing teams like this, don't we, Regan?
Yeah, we do. We like to see it mixing up a little bit.
Keep
Out the door!
keeping on. Yes, with the final score of what, Regan Tetlow?
117 point. Went off the screen. Lost it. 117 point. Need to just keep that timer on the screen a little bit longer so we can read out the time. 117.72772.
Regan, I'm going to see if I can get up the score. So as soon as it updates, we want to see those. Next up, Red Hot Chili Flyers. We love these girls. Sylvia Lackner, Carlotta Sella. Sylvia from Slovakia, Carlotta from Italy. These girls are beautiful. They are red hot flyers. They are amazing. Looking forward to seeing their free routine again to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Regan.
Of course, of course.
What other band could they choose? Sylvia, Carlotta, game faces on. So Carlotta this morning, she had a big smile on her face, looking ready, looking calm. first competition together, but a very exciting team. Can see big things from them in the future.
Ready for the action. Game faces on. Do you know, before this event, have we seen Sylvia in a two-way? Or has it always been
I don't think
freestyle?
we have actually, Regan. So Sylvia, we usually see Sylvia competing in freestyle. She competed in Bahrain, Clash of Lions last year. Did we see her at Win Games last year?
I think she was here, yes, in that. In her freestyle, I think she had a new suit with a stripe down the side. Here they go, they're in, the clock's ticking.
They are in, Regan. So this is Head Up in Face Snake, Butterfly, Mix Shuffler. Into the butterfly, you see they switch sides of the tunnel and switch again with a bottom loop at the bottom each time. Mix Shuffler, this pattern is quite a complicated one. A lot of switching, a lot of moving around, a little wobble there from, I believe that was Carlotta. Looking great though. Very nice flying style from both these girls. Good friends as well, I believe. Carlotta has matching hair to the suits as well. Into the shuffler. Stalling it back into their third and final page. Head Up in Face Snake. Butterfly, switching sides of the tunnel with a bottom loop at the bottom. Another bottom loop, that's the butterfly move complete into the Mix Shuffler. Keeping a good time going, one bust. Stall it back, cross that final green line, and out of the door. Yes, Red Hot Chili Flyers.
With 93.710, with one bus as well, and that's their time. Well, that's our teams through on the speed round, and we will be going through to their compulsories right after this little break. We'll see you then.
bensound.com. bensound.com.
Welcome back to Empura Brava, Spain, up here in the beautiful Bay of Roses. It's for the first time we've got 3 days of competition. It's Win Games 2019.
This is the first time this has ever been done. Relay races. This is looking incredible.
If I say relay, what do you think about? Athletics, swimming. Change the perspective. Confidence in me, confidence in you. Trust the team. Take the seconds away. Stay focused. Don't break the flow. Break the clock. Everything counts. Make it count. We are ready. Are you? Welcome to the new era of relay races. Welcome to the Wing Games.
Every day, we are learning more about our evolving world. Every day, ideas are born. Challenges become opportunities. To succeed, we need people with the vision, passion, and the knowledge to turn opportunity into reality. That's us at ABB. Thinkers, engineers, scientists, innovators. The ideal partners to unlock customer value through the domain expertise of a digital pioneer. We have the strength to realize the once unthinkable. Writing a future where cities are free from traffic emissions, where buildings produce more energy than they consume, and renewable energy knows no borders, traveling across countries and continents. A future where machines can tell us how they feel, where ships with sensors communicate to navigate more efficiently. A future where robots work hand in hand with humans. We are driving the progress our world needs and creating value for our customers with smarter, faster, more reliable solutions. And joining forces with Formula E is a major part of our mission to make the electric revolution come true. Day after day, we bring visions to life. Let's write the future together. ABB.
bensound.com. 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 bensound.com.
So hi everybody, hope you're well. What you're watching now on the screen is just a review in process from Singapore. You can see the judges reviewing the action. It's a pretty cool shot we've got going on, Emma.
It really is. So they have a bust that they are contesting.
And just a few questions from people about the Facebook Live. The live stream is continuous on the webpage of the wind tunnel. With Facebook Live, there's a condition on it that you can only be live. I think it's 4 hours, isn't it, Emma?
I think it is 4 hours.
And then it automatically ends, and you have to do a new live stream. So Mike's Hadafida has just said we're back live. Is it a new stream? Yeah. So after 4 hours of transmission, it does automatically end, and we have to restart a stream. So the best thing to do once you're on is to join it, and you'll get a notification every time it goes live. So welcome back. If you're clever enough to have rejoined us on the new live stream, we are here and we've got a good shot now of a protest in place regarding one of the...
Yep, so this is the mixer on the second page from Superfly Singapore for the speed round that they have just done. Just to remind you of what that is the Head Up in Face Snake Butterfly Mix Shuffler. So it's page 2 and it was the mixer that they were contesting. Looks like the judges might have come to a decision.
Hi everybody, welcome back. If you just joined us on the Fresh Facebook live stream, good afternoon to you as well. Hit join if you're watching on Facebook, because after 4 hours it will automatically go off and we'll have to reset. We're one of those productions which normally lasts a little bit longer. I think Facebook think a live video is 4 hours is long enough. You don't need to be live longer than that. Well, yesterday we were live for nearly 16 hours, so Facebook, have a look at your community settings where you don't agree.
Regan Tetlow giving Facebook tips there.
That's how it needs to be done. We are the future of entertainment and live broadcasting. We're going to be back with the live action in a couple of minutes with the next bit of the knockouts of Two-Way Dynamic. Very warm welcome back to Imperial Brava, Spain, up here in the beautiful Bay of Roses. It's for the first time we've got 3 days of competition. It's Win Games 2019.
This is the first time this has ever been done. Relay races. This is looking incredible.
Bensound.com.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're going back to the action with the Two-Way Dynamic. It's going to be the 3 rounds, Emma.
Yes, it is. I think I can hear the tunnel starting up, Regan. That is the most exciting sound.
Let's switch down to the action at the tunnel and have a look.
Hello to the people just joining us on the live stream. Steve Braff, Honza, Kate Arnold, Georgia Holloway's back. Hello, Georgia. And Dan as well from the production team in Bahrain. Ed Cracknell, hello. And Alex Safford, hello.
Yeah, big shout out to Epic Tech Media out in the UK. Just finished a live production job, but I'm not quite sure what it was doing. They're doing a lot of different live productions right now.
I think they are. They're very, very busy. A fabulous production team.
Yeah,
really,
they'll be looking
really
after
good.
the World Meet in Wimby in April. So hello, George. Hello, Daniel, and everybody else down there. Back to the action now. And Singapore Superfly.
Singapore, we're going to see their free routine again. What a treat for us. Singapore, Superfly Singapore. They did contest their bust, and one of the busts was removed.
So we are ready. Game on. Here we go.
Well, Alibaba had them 40 thieves.
Your hair is out, I had 1,000 tails.
But master, you're in luck, 'cause up your sleeves.
You got a brand of magic never fails. You got some power in your corner now.
Some heavy ammunition for your camp.
You got some punch.
Pizzazz.
Yahoo!
And how? All you gotta do is rub that lamp.
And I'll say,
Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, put it down. You ain't never had a friend like me. Hey, hey, hey.
Life is your restaurant, and I'm your maitre d'. Come on, whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Yes, sir, we pride ourselves on service. You're the boss, the king, the show. Say what you wish, it's your tradition.
how about a little more baklava?
Have some of column A, try all of column B. I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me. Never had a friend, never had a friend, no way. Never had a friend, never had a friend, no way.
Never had a friend like me.
Yeah, Superfly Singapore out the door.
Yes, yes, yes. Second time we've seen that routine this morning. They look so happy with their performance just now, and so they should be. Going from strength to strength, 2 9-year-olds, Vera Poe, Kai Minajima Lee. Together they are Superfly Singapore.
Absolutely nailing it that time. Looked amazing. Great flying. Next up.
Windor Namaste. Great routine, great song. I can't wait. This is a song from Greece, isn't it? I can't think what it's called now. Having a mind blank. It'll come to me afterwards. And I
one is it?
won't
Is it-
subject you to singing it.
Is it from Greece? Which one is it?
Oh,
What,
don't
sing
make
it?
me. No, Regan.
Sing it.
Regan Tatlow.
Come on. What was it? Which one is it? It's what? Come on, whisper it to me. Come on. Is it? Yeah. You better shape up.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Is it called that?
You're the one that I want.
You're the one that won.
Is that what it is?
I think it is. Now you're making me question it.
Let's find out.
Hello to Amy Watson.
Oh, it is. I got chills.
Filled with affection. You're too shy to convey. Meditate my direction. Feel your way.
I better shape up, 'cause you need a man.
I need a man who can keep me satisfied.
I better shape up if I'm gonna prove.
That my faith is justified.
Are you sure?
'Cause I'm sure they'll keep me tight.
You're the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Oh, I believe, oh, yes, indeed.
you're the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I believe.
They're loving it.
Yes, Namaste Windor. You're amazing. Really well executed routine. Great flying. They looked very happy with their performance.
It's hard to call those two free routines apart, isn't it?
It really is. It's a really difficult decision for the judges. Hello to Lucas Lackey, who's joined, Dan Kitchener and Wojciech.
And Catherine Leader as well is on.
So up next, we have got Fly the Stash. So unfortunately, Malachi Diath was not well enough to compete in this two-way event, as he's going to save the little strength that he has for his freestyle event. So Sydney Kennett, age 12 from the USA, will be joined by James Rogers.
It's going to be interesting to see what they've put together for this free round.
Yes, it will. Last minute step in. So they are now considered a guest team. They will only be able to score 0. Just checking. I don't have James's age. James from the USA. Competing also in Freestyle Junior.
There's a music cue.
I want to see you smile. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking. I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. Lately, I've been thinking. I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. I want to.
Oh, wow. What a surprise that was, Emma.
I have literally got goosebumps, Regan. They have just done such an incredible job. You would not know that that was a scratch team. You would not know that he had just taken Malachi's place. That side flying was unreal. That was something that appeared in Sydney and Malachi's routine anyway. They've just nailed that. Fabulous guest team. So incredibly proud of that flying.
And real side flying as well at the correct angle, not just the on your belly side.
It was. That was absolutely incredible. Next up, we have got Red Hot Chili Flyers. Sylvia and Carlotta. Amazing routine flying to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. We can see Sydney there. Sydney, that was unbelievable.
It was awesome, Sydney. Yeah, good job.
Really well done, Sydney and James, with their guest team Fly the Stash. So
it's just off camera we're talking about there, just passing by the studio. But on the picture, of course, you've got Red Hot Chili Flyers.
So Sylvia Lackner from Slovakia, Carlotta from Italy. Really enjoyed this routine. Look, Sylvia's really excited to be here. Carlotta on the left in the black helmet, Sylvia on the right in the white helmet. You go, girls!
Janitor girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee. Overload. Stick knife. Gotcha. Conja. Hookah. Skin that bitch, she's such a little DJ. Get that quick, my streets, but on the freeway. Turn that trick to make a little leeway. Beat that Nick, but not the way that we play. Dogtown. Bloodbath. Ribcage. Softail. Standing in line to see the show tonight. And there's a light on. Heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there. Waiting for.
Yeah, we're boogieing down in the studio here on the end of it. That was great stuff. We've had our 4 free routines through and out of the tunnel. It's now down to the judges to decide who moves forward out of those 4.
Yes, it is. So we've seen that from knockout group 1, we've seen that, or from round 1, sorry, we've seen that out of the 3 teams that competed, which was LNR, the Frenchies, and Superfly Singapore have moved up to this group. Have they done enough to move up another group, or will it be one of the other teams, which were Namaste Windor, Shred the Stash, our guest team, Red Hot Chili Flyers. So Shred the Stash, as they are a guest team, they will not be able to progress further into the competition as they will score 0. But they were just unbelievable, Regan.
So the team that goes through will move forward into the next block. Let's just turn our page over and see who that's going to be. They will be joining Artfly Swifts, Aerial Gravity, and Joshen Schweizer Arena Airfoils.
Yes, who will. Possibly the longest two-way dynamic name we've seen, isn't it, Regan?
Yeah, it is.
So we can see Superfly Singapore. We can see Namaste. Could see Red Hot Chili Flyers. Now we've got a great view of the judges. Judges will have to make a decision now on speed rounds and free rounds. So we've seen the speed, we've seen the free. Now we are going to see what those scores added together have done. One of these 4 teams are now going to move up into the next group to join the teams that Regan's just read out.
Yeah, and we have the knockouts going through until we have our final 8. After the two-way, I think we're going into, let's have a look, just flip the page
next,
over.
we will have Freestyle Junior.
Yes.
This is going to be, we are so excited for this. This is going to be our first time seeing the Freestyle Juniors flying with music.
Yeah, that's due to start at 1:30, going through until just after 2 o'clock, and then we'll be breaking until 3. But at the moment, we can see these flyers getting back in the antechamber, which suggests we are moments away from the result. Front and center, Vera Poe. To the right, the Wind Girls. Just behind, Sydney Kennett. Red Hot Chili Flyers there in the middle in the red suits. We're going to move them into the center of the tunnel and get the result and find out who is moving forward to join that next block.
So I've just had a message from Leslie Gale, who is live on the floor in the tunnel, has said there were big smiles from the Red Hot Chili Flyers during the routine, just smiling at each other. What a team they have been. So much good teamwork.
Yeah, they have indeed. Everybody's good atmosphere as well. And we want a little shout out to Chewy, Malachi, Dieth, who's he's feeling better. We'll try and get an update on his condition. He's full of a fever right now. And we got a Mexican wave going through our flyers out the back.
That's amazing. Denise Rogers has just sent me a message. Apologies, I did not have James's age, but he is 14 years old. So it was James Rogers who was flying with Sydney Kennett in their scratch team. James came in and saved the day. James Rogers, age 14 from the USA. You are a superhero.
And Tony Cabre says, Namaste, Windor rocks. Saludados from Hurricane Factory Madrid to all competitors. Good afternoon, everybody down in Madrid. Buenas tardes a todos. Bienvenido aquí para En Vivo, Directo, Contigo.
Oh,
Not
well,
bad, that, was it?
don't speak Spanish, but that sounded very impressive.
Well, apparently a lot of people listening now are thinking, and neither does he.
Hello to Marchena, who's just joined, Mary-Eva Sander, and George Papadeyas from Bahrain.
Ken Yeadon's joined as well, great skydiver and a pilot of a microlight little James Bond type helicopter thing.
No way.
Yeah, he took me for a ride in that all over Yorkshire Dales for about 3 hours. They're back in the tunnel. Emma, this is it, the result. Who moves forward to join the next group? Come on, let's see you cheering for your favourite team. Ladies and gentlemen, is it going to be?
Bensound.com.
We have got, starting from the left, we have got James and Sydney of Fly the Stash, followed by Superfly Singapore, followed by Red Hot Chili Flyers, followed by Namaste Windor. The team with the arms raised will be the winners going through to the next round.
Here we go. Tension mounts. Oh, I thought it was a hand up. No, it's a scratch of the nose. Oh, it's so exciting when they do that.
Seen our little wind girl there, youngest wind girl so far. Very smiley.
Already moved forward once today is a Singapore The Superfly Singapore have already moved forward once. Are they going to do it again?
I've got a feeling I know who it is, but I'm not going to say. Cannot wait to find out. Who is moving on to the next round? Carlotta, stop teasing us.
bensound.com.
Just anxiously awaiting that judge's decision. The judges know how to build tension. They know how to keep us on the edges of our seats.
bensound.com.
Just getting a little look at the judges down the bottom left. Emma, it looks like they've not decided yet. There's a lot of conversations going on.
bensound.com.
Yes, there is. How many nerves are going to be in that tunnel? That is going to be a very atmospheric tunnel filled with pressure, anticipation, and tension.
bensound.com.
Oh, and a nice job here from the production team, zooming in to the teams to see who's got it. Don't want to be bouncing around on that net too much, guys. There's a few of you there who don't want to be falling through. It's a long way down. Did you know we talked about this in Bahrain? Just below the tunnel, like a couple of inches,
Yeah.
there's no airflow.
Oh, that makes me feel nervous,
I
Regan.
know. Gareth Lewis was telling us that, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah, he said if the net wasn't there, a couple of inches down, you wouldn't be flying anymore.
Hey, don't bounce too much, guys.
Don't bounce it too much. All right, the result is moving forward into the next block.
Are they teasing us?
bensound.com.
Still waiting for this score. These judges know how to keep us waiting on the edge of our seats. Will it be Fly the Stash, Superfly Singapore, Red Hot Chili Flyers, or Namaste Window?
I am actually literally on the edge of my seat. Look.
Yes, you are. Regan
I am.
is on the edge of his seat.
bensound.com.
This must be an agonising wait for the teams. Desperate to know what's going on. Who is going to be flying again? I want to look at the next list of teams, but I can't take my eyes off this screen.
I'll do it. I'll sacrifice myself for that. They're going to be joining Artfly Swiss, Aerogravity, Josh and Schweitzer, Area Airfalls
bensound.com.
into that block.
So Leslie is telling us judges seem to still be discussing numbers, lots of screens with figures on, and there is much chat. So it is the judges we are just waiting for, which is fine because we want them to make the right decision. Still putting figures into a table on their computers.
bensound.com.
I've got butterflies, Regan.
bensound.com.
Okay, still waiting in the tunnel. Great view of all the competitors. Been standing there for a little while. Oh,
Oh,
no!
there they
Don't tease us, Namaste. That was just a Mexican wave.
bensound.com.
Is that the result? Was that the result?
Yeah, it was Red Hot Chili Flyers. Yes, that was amazing.
bensound.com.
It was Red Hot Chili Flyers. They move through to the next block of the action. Excellent. So we will be back with that next block, joining those teams in a few moments' time. Stay with us. We'll be back shortly.
The 2nd of February.
warm welcome back to Empura Brava, Spain, up here in the beautiful Bay of Roses. It's for the first time we've got 3 days of competition. It's Win Games 2019.
Oh my goodness, and this is groundbreaking. This is the first time this has ever been done. Relay races. This is looking incredible.
If I say relay, what do you think about? Athletics, swimming. Change the perspective. Confidence in me, confidence in you. Trust the team. Take the seconds away. Stay focused. Don't break the flow. Break the clock. Everything counts. Make it count. We are ready. Are you? Welcome to the era of relay races. Welcome to the Win Games.
Bensound.com. 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 Bensound.com.
All right, welcome back, guys. It is the second day of Win Games 2019. Emma Matacola, Regan Tetlow bringing you all the action. We're going to be here until about 2, and then we've got a little break, and then back at 3 with more of the stuff, and then we're all the way through until about 9 o'clock tonight. Emma, where are we at now?
So we are on the knockouts now, Regan. So we've just seen the winner of the previous knockout was Red Hot Chili Flyers. So Red Hot Chili Flyers are now going to join Artfly Swifts, Aerogravity and Jochen Schweizer Arena Airfoils. They will then battle. They will do a speed round followed by a free round. Then the winners of that, the 2 top teams out of those 4, will go through to join to battle for positions 5 to 8.
There we go. That's what we're doing right now. It's live action here in the 6th ever Wing Games in Ampura Brava, Spain. It's Friday. It's the 1st of February. And in the door right now, first to go, Red Hot Chili Flyers.
Yes, it is. So they will be performing head up switching snake, head up 360, and head up in face circles. Not going to be the fastest round, Regan. There is a lot of head up here. Okay, Carlotta and Sylvia. Carlotta on the left, Sylvia on the right. These 2 are now going to be, they have just flown a speed round and a free routine. Now got to get their heads into a completely different speed round. This is really, really challenging. We saw Superfly Singapore do this earlier to battle to get into the next round. These are up into the next knockout round. They won their battle. So Carlotta and Sylvia, Red Hot Chili Flyers, flying in knockout 3.
We'll get the timer on the screen. We'll see how they do. Just waiting for the judges to give confirmation that they're good to go. And we're in.
And they're in. Okay. Head up, switching snake. Looking nice, looking good, looking clean. Into head up 360. You can see them perform a 360-degree turn at the top of the tunnel, above the ring that you can see on the left side of your screen. Okay, and starting page 2, head up switching snake. When I say switching snake, it means they are going in face, which is facing to the middle of the tunnel, and out face, which is facing out to the glass or the audience. We've had our first bust there, Regan. We heard that buzzer. We saw those red lights.
Keeping our eyes on the time, setting the standard for these 4 teams. Remember, there is a free round as well to take into account.
Slight hesitation there, but does not look like it's incurred a bust. A bust will be a 5-second penalty added on. Nice head up 360. Into the head up circles. A lot of head up here. You can see Flyers' arms will have to be to the side of them or above them. It will slow them down a little bit. They are more streamlined when they fly head down. Out to the tunnel, Regan.
It's 84.365.
A good score from the girls. Just 1 bust. Ideally, we would have had none, but 1 is better than 2.
It is indeed. The action continues. Next up is going to be Artfly Swift. And then we've got Aerogravity. And then Joshua Schweizer, Area Airfoils here at Wing Games 2019.
Right, okay. Judges, just reviewing that bust. You can see them watching on their screens. Next team up are going to be, as Regan's told us, Artfly Swifts. Artfly Swifts, just going to get a little bit more information about them.
Great shot there of the judges deliberating what they've just seen. Maybe there's going to be review of that bust again.
So Artfly Swift, team from Russia, Alexei, age 30, and Yaroslav, age 35, both from Russia, making up the team Artfly Swifts. We've seen a good, pretty consistent performance from them so far. We can see the judges now, Olivier, Cathy, Joel, Andrew, and Radik making a decision, reviewing the bust.
A big shout out to hi to Julie Wittenberg, who's just joined us on the live stream, and Karen Bosch, all the way in Munster in Germany. Uber Affengal, Karen.
Hello as well to Ray Kubiak, who's just joined us. Ray, absolutely incredible flyer.
You can see them just looking now. You can see Cathy just looking at that judge's view in slow motion.
Bensound.com.
Hello to Joe Greeley, who's just joined us on the live stream as well. If you've just joined us, we are just watching the judges deliberating about a bust on the speed round for the Red Hot Chili Flyers. It's going to be a nerve-wracking one for the girls. This is one bust that they've got. They're going to be hoping for no busts because they know that out of the 4 teams flying, 2 will get to go through to battle for position 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is a big, big decision from the judges.
So we're with the two-way dynamic now, and until we get to about 1:30, then we're going to be going into the freestyle juniors after the lunch break for speed, and then solo speed, taking us through till 1700, and then we're into the freestyle open category. But now Emma in the door, Artfly Swifts.
Artfly Swifts, fabulous team from Russia, really exciting team. This is the first time I have seen them fly. Nice head-up switch, Snake. Looking to be going at a good pace. They look like they're really focusing on staying clean, not busting, not incurring any 5-second penalties. And so far, they're doing a great job of that. Stall back into page 2 of the head-up switch Snake, followed by head-up 360, which they are beginning now. 360 towards the blue line you can see on the left side of the right screen, into head-up circles. A lot of head-up in this round. Makes it a little bit slower than some of the more dominant head-down rounds that we've seen. Looking good, though, into their third and final page. Head-up 360. 360 again towards that blue line you can see at the left of the right screen. Head-up circles. What a fantastically consistent team. They're bound to be delighted with this performance. Crossing the final green line, they're out of the tunnel. Yes, Regan.
It is 81.213.
A really, really nice score. I feel like we've not seen a clean round for a little while, Regan.
Yeah, just a little bit faster as well than what we saw from the Red Hot Chili Flyers, so it's pressure's on a little bit for them now.
Yes, it is. So scores-wise, Regan, what do we have so far?
We got Red Hot Chili Flyers 84.365. We've got Artfly Swifts 81.213. Next in the tunnel, Aero Gravity.
Dennis Castioni and Mika Mello. Dennis from Italy, Mika from France, flying the same pattern that we've just watched the Artfly Swifts fly, and before that the Red Hot Chili Flyers. This team looking to be going a bit faster, but we've seen a few busts from them in the past. So again, we are hoping they are going to keep this clean. So if you don't know much about this sport, what happens is the flyers, before the competition, there is a draw. So 3 moves are randomly selected, put together, called a page. So the 3 moves together are called a page, and the page must be performed 3 times. Red lights means that the judges have spotted a mistake, which is called a bust, which adds 5 seconds to their final time. Dennis and Mika flying beautifully here. I think this is the best round we've seen them fly so far in the competition. Coming back for day 2 of the Wind Games 2019 with a very strong performance.
Bensound.com.
Time to beat Emma is 81.213.
Crossing
They're keeping it
that
clean.
final
They got it.
line,
Oh, yes.
out. Regan, what has that done to the scores?
74.330. That's the fastest team we've seen out of these 3. Chili Flyers on 84.36. Artfly Swifts 81.213. But Aero Gravity taking the fastest time so far with 74.3. Now Josh and Schweizer, Arena Airfalls, and their opportunity to steal the best speed on this block.
So Jochen Schweizer, Arena Airfoils, getting themselves ready.
Bensound.com.
Very similar height and build, these two, aren't they? Which will be really handy for making a team.
Yeah, I want somebody to find out what Jochen Schweizer Arena is. It must be a venue or
It is the tunnel. Carlotta was telling me it's the tunnel, or
somewhere.
in Germany.
In Germany.
In Germany,
Right.
yes. So they are the airfoils from Jochen Schweizer Arena.
All right, Ray will Google it. She'll find out for us.
bensound.com.
Time is ticking. 10 seconds on the clock. Clean so far, Emma.
This is a great knockout round. These teams are keeping it very, very clean. Cannot wait to see the scores for these. So far, we've got the fastest score from Aerogravity. Final flyers in this group. 2 of these teams will be going through to the battle for position 5 to 8.
bensound.com.
Nice head up 360 there. So top 2 teams out of Chili Flyers, Artfly Swifts, Aerogravity and Jochen Schweizer Arena Airfoils. They will go through to battle for position 5 to 8. These guys are flying like absolute machines right now. Head up 360
bensound.com.
into head up circles.
Keeping it clean. 65. 74 is the target. 74 is the target. Are they going to get there?
Crossing that final line,
Come on,
Regan, and
come
they
on.
are
Oh, I
out!
think they've done it.
Regan, tell us about the time.
73.980. It is the fastest time. It's 400ths of a second faster than what we saw from Schweizer Arena Airfall. So that means they, on that portion, on the speed portion, take the win. We've still got the 3 round to come, and we'll be coming up with that very, very shortly. But yeah, Emma, wow, what a fight that was. But quite close. Chili Flyers started off 84.3, Artfly Swifts 81.2. Then we had Aerogravity on 74.3, and then Jochen Schweizer Area Airfalls 73 unchanged. We'll be back with their 3 rounds very shortly.
Mi nombre es Dani Gallego, tengo 23 años, he nacido en Figueras, pero actualmente vivo en Ampuria Brava. La verdad que desde pequeño siempre me han gustado mucho los deportes, he practicado todo tipo de ellos, desde taekwondo, piscina, fútbol, skate, con el cual estuve la mayor parte de mi adolescencia. Y bueno, de un día para otro me convertí en volador. ¿Cómo? En 2016 entré a trabajar en una empresa llamada Windor, pero en el sector del agua, un trabajo de verano, trabajé de instructor de surf. Yo por las mañanas recuerdo pues, ir a desayunar a lo que es el túnel, Windor, y ver a la gente que en aquellos momentos no conocía a nadie y cómo volaban, y para mí eso era mágico. No entendía cómo podían conseguir eso y bueno, pues siempre supongo que dentro de mí había querido hacerlo. Cuando acabo el contrato de trabajo de verano, sale la oportunidad de hacer un curso de instructores en Windor, y con la buena suerte de que una vez lo he terminado pues hay plazas vacantes y resulta que me cogen. El curso de instructores lo recuerdo muy duro, aparte estaba estudiando y compaginar las clases, entrenos, ir a Gerona, volver, la verdad que fue muy sacrificado, no me podía imaginar que la recompensa fuera lo que ahora estoy obteniendo. Bueno, el momento que ya entro a trabajar como instructor, pues desde el primer día ya me interesé por el vuelo, quería volar como el que más y la verdad que todos los instructores y trabajadores que estaban allí pues me han ayudado siempre en todo lo que han podido, tanto consejos en el trabajo como en el aspecto técnicos más de volar. Pero bueno, si tengo que dar las gracias a alguien en concreto es a mi actual compañero de equipo, César, que es prácticamente el que me ha enseñado todo lo que sé. Al cabo de un año de estar trabajando, hice mi primera competición para los Wing Games de 2017, en la cual hicimos pues, bastante buen resultado, quedamos novenos con mi compañero Elliot Potet. En la siguiente competición ya empecé a volar junto a César. La verdad que la progresión que hice desde que empecé a volar con él fue increíble, o sea, estoy muy contento de que me haya ayudado de esa forma, pero aparte también me ha ayudado a ser volador fuera del túnel. Quiero decir, saber siempre quién soy, dar siempre lo mejor de mí, tanto dentro como fuera, y por supuesto tener un respeto increíble por la resta de competidores que a veces se pierde y eso te hace perderte a ti también en el mundo del deporte. Tengo suerte de tenerlo y sé que no voy a dejar de aprender nunca con él al lado. Ahora hemos venido a Figueras a desconectar un poquito, también va bien después de los entrenos. Mi novia me está esperando está a punto de matar ya como no lleguemos, así que vamos a darnos un poquito de prisa. Acabamos de salir de comer. Normalmente me gusta ir a caminar un poquito para bajar la comida, pero hoy hace un tiempo horrible, así que directamente a por el coche y subiremos para Ampuriabrava a entrenar un poquito. Por fin llegamos a Windhoek, mi segundo hogar, gracias a toda la gente que trabaja aquí, que la verdad que hace todo mucho más sencillo. El ambiente que se respira, la verdad que es inmejorable, tanto a la hora del trabajo como una vez salimos de él. Vamos a seguir con los entrenamientos, tanto de velocidad como la parte más acrobática, entonces esperaremos a César que llegue y entraremos en el tubo. La verdad que es súper bueno poder volar con César porque la gran experiencia que tiene pues siempre te ayuda a tener más confianza en ti mismo, tanto dentro como fuera del túnel, y es más fácil pues a lo mejor corregir ciertas cosas que con otra persona sería mucho más complicado. Vamos a ver cómo va la siguiente semana. La verdad que muy ilusionados por los Wing Games, la mejor competición que puedas encontrar ahora mismo en este mundo, y vamos a intentar luchar por el título en todas las disciplinas en las que nos vamos a presentar. Espero que estéis conectados y que nos apoyéis en todo momento.
All right, welcome back everybody. We're going to the action with this block of teams for their free round, and the music of course, and to see how that stacks up against the times they've thrown down. Currently in the lead on the times, we have Jochen Schweizer, Arena Air Falls. Red Hot Chili Flyers, Emma, starting inside the tunnel with their free routine.
See that amazing free routine again, Regan.
We like it.
Janitor girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee. Overload. Stick knife, gotcha, conja, hookah. Skin that flick, she's got a little DJ. Get that quick, my streets been on the freeway. Turn that trick to make a little leeway. Beat that nick, but not the way that we play. Dogtown, bloodbath, ribcage, soft tail. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for.
Yeah, all right, so there we go. We've seen that routine a few times now. The judges have seen it. It's difficult for them, isn't it, Emma? You know, these judges, they keep seeing the routine repetitively. They've got to come up with a new interpretation.
Yeah, it is difficult. I mean, these routines, so beforehand, they were judged, scored on difficulty. So 40% of that mark has already been decided by the judges. The previous day, well, the day before the competition starts, all teams must submit a video of their routine, judged on technical difficulty. So then when the flyers perform, it is all about the execution. So really, you know, they have to really nail this routine during this performance then and there, as they are now in a four-way battle. 2 teams will finish here, 2 teams will continue up and battle for positions 5 to 8.
And what we'll do with the result, the first hand that goes up with the team that have finished second, and the second hand that goes up with the team that has finished first. But both of those teams will move forward. Now, it is free round. Here we go.
bensound.com.
Yeah, and I just noticed they actually mirror the end of that routine with the beginning of it. That's that arm movement we've got there, Emma, from this team.
Bensound.com.
Yeah, it's really nice move. Before they go into the tunnel, we've seen Elena Dorofieva actually sticks out to me in her freestyle routine. She performed ballet in the chamber before going in. Elena Dorofieva is going to be performing later today, and I am so unbelievably excited to see what she's going to do.
Yeah.
Beautiful
always is.
routine there from the Artfly Swifts. We've seen them do their speed round. Now we are seeing the free round. Next up is going to be Aerogravity with Regan. This is that incredible entrance to the tunnel.
Yeah, we love it. And they finished in second place on the speed round. So it's all to play for. Two teams moving forward from this block.
Leslie's just informing me that the previous team blew a cheeky little kiss to the judges at the end. Nice way to gain favour, and also I'm sure that looked great.
Yeah, it's all part of presentation, I suppose.
Aerogravity, off you go.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting, actually, Emma. We're just looking through the degree of difficulty which has been put down there for these routines. That is a very nice routine. I like the way they do it. It's got a lot of inventiveness in there.
Yeah.
But it's down in number 9th place.
Yeah, so what the judges are looking for, they're looking for how technically difficult these moves are. Next up is Jochen Schweizer, Arena Airfoils, who actually had one of the second most difficult routines in this competition. One of the most technical difficulties. So the judges will review the video beforehand, looking at how difficult each move is, how difficult the links are, technicality between moves. They did have some linked moves, Aerogravity. And it's a routine that Regan and I really, really enjoyed watching.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing this one now from Jochen Schweizer, Arena Airfoils. Big shout out to the Red Devils Army Parachute Display Team who've just joined us as well. Can't wait to see Emily, they say. Good luck to everyone.
Emily King seems to have a lot of support coming through on the live stream. So if you are watching and there's a team that you want to send a support to, let us know.
Yeah, they go out the tunnel, Emma, with that degree of difficulty quite high on that routine.
Yep, absolutely. So Team iFly Aspire with a 9.08. Red Hot Chili Flyers, Jochen Schweizer Arena Airfoils, and Window Ninjas, all with an 8.38 difficulty score.
We'll be finding out shortly which of those two teams are moving forward to the next block. But let's just touch on one more time about what Window as a tunnel are doing for the community and with their social spirit and social responsibility for the first time ever in the 6th edition of this event, doing a fundraiser. We're doing an opportunity for people to bring forward their feeling, their heart, and give something back to the community. There's two sides of it. There's the Antonio Cabaret fundraiser, and there's also the Care All as well. It's the opportunity to really give back to the community of skydivers and wind tunnel flyers. The Care All Society is all about skydivers who've found themselves on hard times, have had an accident, maybe not insured, that side of it. And the Antonio Cabaret is raising money for Catalonian children, especially in Barcelona, who find themselves in a horrible situation, especially with cancer. Let's have a look at a little video about that. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's day 2 of Win Games 2019. We're going to find out which of those two teams are moving forward into the next block. Let's switch down to the tunnel and have a look at the action as they prepare with the Wind Girls to take them into the chamber, Emma, and find out which two are going forward. The first hands that go up, they will be the team in second place, and then the next hands that go up will be the teams in first place.
Okay, so we've seen Red Hot Chili Flyers. They've already been in this situation. Red Hot Chili Flyers, with support here from Alessandro Felicetti on the live stream saying, wow, Red Hot, go girls.
bensound.com.
Right, okay, we can also see in there Aerogravity, Jochen Schweizer Arena. So a tense wait now.
bensound.com.
Right, okay, while we are waiting, we've got lots of people joining us on the live stream. Hello to John Welsh, who's just joined. Dean Waldo saying good luck, Emily. Colin Robb, want to send my support out to everyone at the Wind Games. Miss you all. Colin, we miss you as well. Lionel Berger has joined. Arnaud Millet has joined. Joanna Scissors, good luck, Emily. And now we have got the teams in the tunnel waiting to find out who is going through. We have got Red Hot Chili Flyers, Artfly Swifts, Aerogravity, and Jochen Arena Airfoils.
So the first hands that go up will be the team in second place. Keeping our eyes on that now.
So 2 teams will have their hands raised. They will both have the opportunity to go through and battle for positions 5, 6, 7, or 8 in the two-way dynamic. These are going to be some intense battles that we're going to see later on, Regan.
Yeah, it is. It's intense now, waiting for this result.
Chili Flyers have already waited in this tunnel for quite a while. Judges just making sure that all their scoring is correct, making sure there is a final decision. Very, very important decision for these teams. So we need those judges to get this right. Really exciting though. Wind Girls are in the tunnel, prepared. We've got our 3 beautiful Wind Girls in their amazing outfits. And they've got some incredible eye makeup on, blue eye makeup that matches their outfits. Even the littlest Windoor girl. I saw some glitter on her face as well. She's got a big smile on her face today. Just waiting these results. So just to remind you, the 2 teams who have their hands raised will be going through to battle for positions 5 to 8. We have the Chili Flyers on the left, Aerogravity, Jochen Schweizer, and Artfly Swifts on the far right. The first team who is going to go through will be the team who came in second place in this round. Who is it going to be? This tension is killing us, Regan. Nervously waiting. These teams are all waiting, just waiting for these results. So the last time we saw this, Red Hot Chili Flyers went through. That's why they're in this group now. Second place will be the first one to be announced, followed by first place.
While we're waiting for that result, I can tell you just off camera, I've just seen walking round Chewy.
Oh,
Malachi Diaz, and he's looking a little bit better. Are you feeling better, my friend? I'm just talking to him off camera. He's got a bit of colour back in his face, a little bit of a smile back on him as well. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He's looking like he's back on his feet. He's a survivor. So we're still waiting for the answer in the tunnel now of who's moving forward in the two-way dynamic.
So judges just deliberating. Remember, they've just seen the free routines. They have seen all 4 free routines. Greg DeFortuna, love from Slovenia to all the competitors.
And the first team to go through in second place.
Looks like Jochen Schweizer, Arena Airfoils.
And in first place,
Aerogravity. Brilliant flying from all 4 teams there. But our 2 teams that are going through, Jochen Schweizer, Arena Airfoils, and Aerogravity.
So there's the result. They are going through into the next block of the two-way dynamic here at Wing Games 2019. It's the second day of the action, the first day of February. Hope you're enjoying the show wherever you might be and whatever you're watching. Next up, we're going into our first round of Junior Freestyle and the free rounds, Emma.
This is a hotly anticipated event, Regan. We have got so much support coming through. A lot from Emily. George, our Gairu, says, "Go Emily, all watching here at iFly Basingstoke." Jimmy McCarthy, go Emily. Rebecca Stewart, come on Emily, so proud. We've got a lot of support for
Yes.
all of the juniors.
We have indeed. We're back very shortly with the Freestyle Juniors.
The 2nd of February here in Alpuria, Brava State. And this is Wing Games.
And I'm here with Anna Cabret, who's just been flying in the two-way dynamic with the team Namaste, Windor Namaste. I love the name. All the other ones are kind of like Windor Bulldogs and Blades and Ninjas. Testosterone, yeah. Well, the Namaste, is that you just chilled out?
It's a bit the way we are. Me, I love yoga, meditation. I'm pretty much like calm, and David also. He's like a master in meditation and a lot of techniques. So it came natural to be Namaste Windor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how long have you been flying, Anna?
Now, maybe for 3-4 years, more or less. Yeah. Started as a hobby, and I never quit. I keep training and wanting to fly better until at some point we were thinking about a competition. So it's my second competition, and I'm really happy.
And how many hours do you have? You're a very, very beautiful flyer, really graceful and elegant. You look amazing.
Yeah, not even 200, I think. Maybe 150, more or less. Yeah.
Because I think it's an inspiration to know that you don't have to have been flying for 10 years or be a tunnel instructor to be so good. Really enjoyed your performance.
What's really beautiful here is that it's not like other sports, you know. You get to compete with the best in the world, but you can do this, you know. You can be in the same league. And if you really like train hard and go for it, you can progress a lot.
Yeah, that's a great message for people out there. Yeah, just go for it. And it's like playing golf in the same tournament as Tiger Woods, something like that. Yes.
That's insane. Sometimes we think about it and it's like, wow, you get to compete next to the best flyers in the world, and that's something you cannot do in any other sport.
Brilliant. And one of the other things that, because the Windor is a community, we're all a flying community, that one of the inspirations at this year's Wind Games is to raise money for those less fortunate than ourselves, those in the community. So I'm very happy that this year we're supporting the Antonio Cabret Foundation and the Carol Foundation. So you started the foundation, Anna. Tell me a little bit about that.
It started a bit, I work in a school too, so in the school we were already doing some actions, working with kids having cancer, and after my father passed away, all the family came together, and it was born as a natural idea, you know, to make the world a better place. So we work with kids, we work in cancer research in Spain with the Hospital Sant Joan de Déu. We also work on education, we work in a school in Senegal, and it's a bit a huge project of wanting to make the world a better place, helping the kids, which are the future, also in this sport, you can see. So, and what a better way to do it, to bring, for example, now sport and solidarity in one place. That's really important.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. I've given some money to the foundation while I've been here. I hope all the competitors are going to put something in and really raise money for this great cause. And Anna, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.